What is up? This is 5 weird, different balisong tricks that you can learn. I'm going to be doing them from easiest to hardest. Couple of these you may know, you might know all of them, you might not know them at all. They're not going to be really flowy. Maybe you could make them, but yeah, the just kind of weird, different things that you don't typically see. Well, one of these is one you may typically see, but that's beside the fact. Just 5 different tricks. Let's get into this. So this first one is called a roadblock, I believe. Like I said, easiest one on the list. You're going to need to learn this to be able to do the next 2. So definitely don't go on. Well, you can still watch it, so you don't have to watch it again to learn them. But definitely just make sure you get this down first. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, so that right there is simple roadblock. Now, just that is it. As long as your thumb is there. That little part right there isn't part of it. That's just something I like to do. But yeah, all this is you fan out. You can do it whenever. Just don't immediately do it. So you really need to time it right. I mean, it's not terribly hard to time. It just, I'd say do 1 fan, and you don't just immediately stick your thumb up and stop it, because it'll be hard to do that. You just you have to fan out and put your thumb out there and just kind of stop the rotation with your fingers. Now, you can do it like this, but the roadblock is definitely just there. Thumb is there for added style. Yeah, so that's all it is. You just fan out, stop it, put your thumb there, and you throw it back. You can. It's a mix of your wrist and your thumb. Your thumb doesn't do much at all. It just kind of pushes it slightly. So don't push at it like that without doing anything. Whoa. Just like you're regularly fanning, you have to have loose fingers when you do it. So it's tight. So you stop right here. Then you kind of flick your wrist back like this with an added push from your thumb. You just make it spin. Not super hard to figure out. Definitely, you know what? Comment. I'll help you if you can't. If you're struggling with it, I'll help you on that. All right. This is number 2. This is a roadblock blade grab tabletop. I'm not going to go too in depth on the roadblock because I already did that. But here it is. So that was it. Fairly easy. You just need to know how to roadblock, like I said, and there's nothing else you really need to know how to do. It's just kind of, you see it, you do it. That's new trick. So what you do is you do the roadblock and you let it do that 1 rotation, and then as you see, you really need to time it just like a regular roadblock. As you kind of see it come around, you stick your index and your middle out, almost as if you're going to scissor. Oh, hold on. You know what? I can't take the shame of that. Almost as if you're going to scissor. That was terrible. Sorry. Gotta redo that one more time. Almost as if you're going to scissor. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's almost as if you're going to scissor, but you grab the blade. Self-explanatory. Blade grab. So then you just fling it up on top of your hand that's why it's called a tabletop. So, not really much to this. Like anything else on this video, you struggle with it, just comment and I'll give you a little pointer. Alright. This may be the hardest one to explain. This is a Roadblock reverse parabolic fan aerial. Here it is. Alright. Yeah. Looks somewhat confusing. Really easy once you get it. It's just a motion you learn when you practice it. So what it is you roadblock, right? And when you throw that reverse fan, instead of letting it fan, you, let's see, like when you press, you twist kind of up and down somewhat, and that's what makes it. You have to really do it fast, but let's see, yeah, you have to have a really loose grip as well. You can't just do that because it'll go flying everywhere. You have to time it right. I can't help you much on this one. I'm gonna try my best because it's super hard, but it's just, I don't know. You analyze the slow-mo, and even for you guys, I'll do a POV slow-mo as well because I haven't done that yet. But yeah, so all you do is roadblock, reverse fan, and just kind of make it twist like this. I don't know what it looks like at all, but just make it twist, catch it backhand, ice pick, whatever you call it. Oh, whatever you call it, you know. Next one. So this actually should have been, I'd honestly say number 1 or number 2 maybe. I'm sorry for putting this as number 4, but you know what? It works out still. So this is it's just a grab closing. Here's what it looks like. That's it. You do a really slow fan out, and you just maybe see, here's on the second rotation, and I'm going to show you what I mean by second rotation. Here's rotation 1, right? So as if you were just gonna, that's 2 rotations. That's just 1 rotation. So it's around, and when you get to about right here, you keep twisting, or let it, I'd say more let it twist, and don't twist it yourself. Just really loosen that grip near the end, almost like you're not even trying to hold it anymore. Loose, like that. Make sure it's slow, and when you get about right here, you just, or actually, when you get about, so on that second rotation, when you get about halfway, you stick out your middle finger, and you just, see that? You just grab to where you're right here, and you push down on your middle finger, close it. That's it. So this is the last one, the hardest one, Z choker. Now, please, if you can't choker, don't try to learn this. It'll be extra stressful. Way more stressful than trying to learn just a regular choker. At least to me, that's the case. And just because of that, I'm going to do a tutorial on a choker and explain it the best I can. I know there's a bunch of videos on how to do it, but it's such an easy trick to me and many other people. It's just the hardest thing to learn. I think it's terribly hard to learn. Wonderful trick, but confusing, very confusing. So maybe if somebody else's tutorial doesn't do it for you, maybe mine will when I make it. Not up yet. But here's the sea choker. So yeah, that's it. Remember, if you don't know how to choker, just stop the video or maybe watch it so you remember it when you learn how to choker. But all it is you let's say you get so let's say you finish a combo and you're just here. You're here, you know. Regular grip. What you do is you rest it on your index, bring your middle finger up. No thumb really involved in this. Bring your middle finger up. Then you put your ring finger right there, pinky, and then with your middle finger you grab and you choker, just as you regularly would. So here's kind of a better view. It's from here, middle finger, down, ring finger, down, pinky, and you kind of you wrap it back around and up, and grab with your middle finger and just twist. All right. Oh, but yeah, that's it. So yeah, that was it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed those tricks. Hope that you can use them and enjoy them as much as I have. And like I said, if you can't do them, just comment. I know my way around those tricks pretty well. Done them for a while, so you guys have a great day.